JT Miller was vocal from the outset after your first game saying, playing with me. What does that mean to you to hear that come from a guy like Miller who believes you can play at this level?
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. I think he's a leader. He's kind of just took me under his wing a little bit there and he kind of helped me throughout that game. And you're going to have a good game if you play with him, and he's a real smart player, him and Best. So it was awesome that they let me play with him.
What was the experience like last night, being able to step onto the ice in this building with the fans and everything?
Oh, that was so special. I think, if I'm going to be honest, I was probably a bit more nervous tonight than I was the first two games. But it was awesome. I had a lot of family and friends here, and we were able to beat Boston at home, so it was awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool to be a part of a big win and a dramatic win like that.
Yeah, I think just seeing how relentless the guys are and how hard they work every shift, even when we're down, it just shows the character in that room, and it was a great win.
As a kid that grew up here, what are your memories of that Boston rivalry and watching it?
Yeah, Boston rivalry, it's tough. I just remember watching all it. It was during school. I remember being at school watching on the projector with the whole grade watching together. So it's pretty special that I get to play against Marchand. He was there back then, and just that team. It was pretty cool.
What does it mean to you, Arsh, that Rick just told us you're here because you deserve to be here? It's not like a cup of coffee, we'll have a look and send you back. You're here because you deserve to be here. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, that's special that he says that. I know he talked to me today, and I think just trying to earn each day, right, and not take it for granted. I think the coaches believe in me, and the players they believe in me as well. So if I can help this team win, that's all I can ask for.
What have you come to learn at this level? A lot of times it's the stuff you can do and stuff you can't get away with at the NHL level. Like even your minor might have been a ticky-tack play that maybe it's let go in the A, but not here.
Yeah, for sure. I think every shift, you don't know when it's gonna bite you in the bum if you make a mistake, right? And at the same time, you got to be able to make plays and play your game. So I think just finding that balance, I think that's really important. And I'm learning a lot from the guys in this team and how they play and when to do what and when not to. So there's a lot of good players in that dressing room I'm learning from.
How do you look at your 3 games so far? Like, just as you assess, and how much do you sort of play that back through your mind and sort of in terms of what you've been able to do and how much more you still want to do?
For sure, I think I'm not completely satisfied, if I'm going to be honest, and I feel like I could do a little bit better. But at the same time, I'm pretty proud of the way I've been playing, and I think there's more for me to give, and that's kind of the exciting thing. But at the same time, I feel like I got some looks, some scoring chances, and there's been some opportunity there, and I'm getting a good ice time. So I think it's going to be a good recipe if I keep heading this way. I think good things will happen.
Do you feel like you've been able to play your game at this level?
Yeah, for sure. I think at times I feel like I can really make plays and be smart with the puck, and kind of use my work ethic and speed. And at times I'm kind of maybe a bit behind play, but I think that's just a learning curve. I think when you first come to this league, it's a tough bounce, or a tough jump. But I think for me at all levels, I think it takes me a little bit of time to learn a little bit about the speed and how it works, and I think hopefully I'll hit the ground running here.
We always hear, like anybody that gets called up to talk about the speed, it's the best league in the world. 3 games to look at it from ice level, like, is it noticeably different than the AHL?
Yeah, I think it's faster for sure, but I think the guys are also faster, and the guys are getting open, and there's people to find, and it's a good speed. It's fast, and I think that's the way I want to play the game, and I think it's good for me.
RJ Ryan Johnson said that your speed will be better when you play with better players at the NHL level because you kind of complement them. Has that been the biggest gain? Because that's the toughest transition usually, right, from the A to the NHL, just the pace of the game, and you seem to be right there.
Yeah, for sure. I think just the pace and thinking how fast you can think on the spot, and like RJ said, I think I can make plays with guys that are moving quick, and it'll help me a little bit when I can see guys that are working to get open, and I'll try to work to get open for them. But it's a good jump, but I think I'm handling it pretty well, and I think I've got more to give here.
Showed a lot of balls for our group today.
Seems like I think you don't have to spend all these.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.